Unit 2. The Family. From the point of view of science, a family is a group of people who share genes in common. From the point of view of culture, a family can be viewed as a group who share a commitment to each other. The idea of what makes a family has changed a lot over the years and continues to change. These changes have gone hand in hand with other cultural changes. Generally speaking, all aspects of culture are continually changing. These changes are related. In the past, the extended family was usual. This often included parents, children, and some other relatives, such as grandparents, living together, often in crowded conditions, inches from each other. Most people worked in agriculture, and sons were expected to carry on the work of their fathers. Daughters were considered less important members of the family because they could not directly contribute to work in the fields. Their life was filled with the routine of household chores, such as cooking and washing pounds of clothes every day. However, the situation changed partly due to industrialization, education, improvement in medicine, and a rise in the rights of women. Many countries changed from having agricultural-based economies to industrial-based economies. This meant that many people had to move from the countryside to become residents of towns and cities to look for work. These moves split up the extended family, and the nuclear family became more common. This kind of family is also changing. In the UK, since 1971, the proportion of people living in a nuclear family has fallen from 52% to 37%. As industry developed, more people had access to education, medicine improved, women's rights increased, and women had a chance to earn money. This changed the relationship between men and women. Women were no longer secondary to men. No longer was the man like a king in a palace wearing a crown. Women could be independent. A woman in an unhappy marriage no longer had an obligation to serve her husband. She could leave him and take care of herself and be queen in her own palace. She could divorce him. The divorce rate increased. Once considered taboo, it became socially acceptable. As a result, the number of single-parent families increased. Also, many women decided to have a baby without getting married or even being in a serious relationship. Once rare, today plenty of children are raised in single-parent homes. In Britain, this figure is about 25%. Family planning has become an important issue around the world. In November 2011, the population of the world reached 7 billion. The two most populous countries have tried to limit family size. In China, the one-child policy was initiated in 1978. In India, men and women were given the chance to be sterilized, or in some cases forced to if they had children already. They were offered cash or a gift as an incentive. On the other hand, Japan has been trying to encourage families to have more babies by offering a monthly child allowance. As well as the improvements in living standards, another reason for people choosing to have smaller families is the cost. Education and healthcare costs have been increasing every year. One study in America calculated that raising a child from birth to 18 years of age is $300,000. Another study in Australia showed that married couples often want to have more children. However, because the husband and wife both work, they do not have the time or money to raise a large family. In many countries, people are getting married later, and many women are having their first child in their mid-30s. It may be difficult to have other children later. In the UK, the average age at marriage is 32 for men and 29 for women. But don't worry about the only child. Studies have shown that they grow up as happy and with the same social skills as those children with siblings.